Greetings and salutations, my name is Deltran, doing Fire Emblem Heroes, talking about Tobin and how to turn him into a defensive dynamo for your team. If you're looking for a build that's more PvP aggressive, or if you're just looking for something nice and cheap to make a usable Tobin, I got some links for you, but first, let's get to the get-to-in. To be honest with you guys, a defensive Tobin is a terrible idea. He doesn't have the stats for it, and nothing's going to really redeem that. And hey, if that helped you out, I'll see you in the next video. But if you're still here, let's go ahead and talk about this. You can go ahead and keep his Armor Slayer on him. You want to go ahead and give him Bonfire so that he has some firepower that he can use. He's going to get to use it. He has decent defenses, and he'll be able to swing back. Once again, I never recommend putting an assist skill on a defensive build. Unless it's a rally, you can go ahead and probably put that if you want to have some Blade Tome user standing next to Tobin and get a little buff once in a while. That's fine, and that'll also give you a little added threat. It'll give your opponent something to fret over while they're trying to figure out how to pull your opponent one way or another. So that's something that you could do. As far as an A-slot skill, we're not really talking any kind of black magic here. Close Defense 3 is a good one. If you can't get that, since it's really exclusive, a distant defense would be good. If you don't want to go with that, honestly, you could probably just put Defense plus 3 on here, and it'll do well enough. You're looking at 24 wins against vanilla opponents, 19 against Fury, and 38 against Life and Death users. So, you know, thank goodness that they have weak defenses, and that yours are so strong that you're not going to fall to the Life and Death crowd. So that's something that we got going for us. Quick Riposte is also helping us out since we have that terrible, terrible speed, because, you know, all villagers have to have terrible, terrible speed apparently. It's going to go ahead and let us double tap, and that's where a lot of our wins are actually coming from in this. If you don't have a Quick Riposte 3, Quick Riposte 2 is fine. Although he does have the hit points that once in a while you may be able to get a second use out of it if you actually have Quick Riposte 3, but regardless, none of this is really new or crazy or even exciting, to be honest with you, but it does do well. Let's take a look at the obituary. We take care of a lot of decent units here, actually. Not all of them are super relevant in PvP, and you're not going to be attacked by some of these, like an Olivia, but we can take care of Hector on either end, receiving or not receiving, you know, opposite of receiving. And these matchups show that we're going to be sticking around for quite a while. Let's see who we don't stick around with quite a while for, though. This list is a little bit interesting as far as I'm concerned. A lot of blue mages, that's not a surprise. We're just going to get destroyed by them regardless of what build you go with. And of course Kagero is there, and we have a couple of double tap users here that are going to just bring us down. So also nothing too much of a surprise, otherwise we bounce everybody else, and that might be good enough. As long as we can just keep ourselves away from Reinhardt or make us an unappealing target from, you know, character placement, I think we're doing well here. Like I said, nothing earth-shattering, nothing super crazy, but we are a decent wall, and as long as we can make our enemy have some really difficult choices, then we should be able to do okay with Tobin if that's what you want to do. Hey, do me a favor, if you're on mobile, rotate your phone. If you're on desktop, hit escape to leave full screen mode, and click that like button if I give you something to chew on. If you missed out on some of the latest hero goodness, click or tap on those links on the left, and if you want this information hot and fresh like grandma's cookies, click that subscribe button. My name is Deltran. Thank you guys so much, I greatly appreciate all of you, and until next time, take it easy.